Hello and welcome to our Dissolve Money Blocks session. Today I am going to be working with the whole group to do a Dissolve Money Blocks scan, and we're going to be adding in some really amazing affirmations in there. Hi Renee. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be sharing my screen with you. This is a really quick session, like every month we do this for 15 minutes. Feel free to follow along, or you'll be able to watch this video to do it yourself later for your own profile. And at the moment, this is done for us as a group. So I'm going to start by sharing my screen. And what I've done is I've actually already scanned our energy field as a group. At the moment, we're total 76 energy. And what we're going to do, look, we can see that we've got the third eye 100. That's amazing. We're going to turn them all on regardless of what they are, because I like to do a full chakra session. So they've got one result for each one. So to turn the sacral on and the root. The root's also really high at 97%. That's great as a group. So we've got one result going to be for each chakra. So the main focus right now is going to be all about like activating our energy grid. So as a group. So I did this at the very, very beginning when I first started doing Dissolve Money Blocks, but I wanted to do it for the new group, because obviously we've got new people that have joined. So we're going to be restoring our divine blueprint, opening the flow of abundance, truth, and transformation. So I'm just going to put this in as a focus. I restore my divine blueprint. So this is as on an individual level, and open the flow of abundance, truth, and transformation. What's important is that we are opening this. Truth is an important part of this. We want to be making sure that what we're doing is in alignment to our truth. And if we're doing something that's not in alignment, then it's not going to work for us long term. It might work short term. So we want to make sure that this is correct. So now we're going to scan the group. So anyone, if you're here watching right now, whether it's the replay or live, just take a second just to tune into your own energy field. This is a really important part before we continue. It's a chance for you to connect to your inner energy. So just close your eyes for a second. Just tune into your own energy field. Just notice how it feels right now. How high are you vibrating? Have you had a hard day? Has it been have you been feeling low, or have you been feeling really good? What's your current energy talking to you about? Like, really listen to what it is saying. And I'm going to click continue. I'm just connecting with the breath as you are connecting to your energy field. Notice that there is a connection to the breath. Beautiful. So you can open your eyes for a moment. We will go back into meditation when we add these in a minute. But we're just going to have a look to see what's actually affecting us to restoring our divine blueprint. So the focus is always at the top, and anything that is blocking us is below. So throat chakra is coming up as one of the main blockages for restoring our divine blueprint as a group for the flow of abundance, truth, and transformation. And the throat chakra is coming up with the person always had to decide whether they were allowed to love the father or the mother. Therefore, they lack the experience of being allowed to love their parents as one. Desired state is I'm experiencing to love my parents as a harmonious unity. Great. Third eye is next. So from the spiritual consciousness, the person has realized the spiritual path is different from relationships. The person clearly perceives the incompleteness and the lack of spirit. Desired state, so we can understand that better, is I know that the spiritual path goes beyond relationships, and I am following it from my inner guidance. Then we've got the root chakra, which is interesting because root was one of the highest, but it just shows you that it doesn't really matter. When we do a full body scan, we'll really know what's relevant and what's important. So root chakra is the person is perceiving spirituality or religiousness as safety. This is a mental attitude in terms of trust in life. However, this attitude does not hold up to the test of life. I trust life completely and at all times is our desired state. Sacral is next. The person is convinced that procreation is part of their role in life. However, they lack the necessary emotions. And desired state is I have a clear connection to my feelings regarding the subject of reproduction. Heart chakra is -88 relevancy. So it's quite a deep in our consciousness, this particular blockage. The person believes that parenthood makes the person worthy of being loved. I'm valuable and I'm worthy of being loved for who I am. If you don't understand what that means for you, it could be in terms of parenthood with your parents if you don't have children, or it could be to do with you being a parent, but it could also be to do with you being a business owner because you're like, that's your baby and that's what you're currently working with. And then we've got finally solar plexus, which is the person increasingly abandons the pattern of dependence on other people and is in transitional state of emptiness. This resulting freedom cannot yet be lived. Desired state, I am a free person living out my personal freedom and I'm following my inner guidance. That's really great. And then finally, crown chakra, -96%, is there's a fear of going one's own direction in life. I walk, and desired state is I walk my path through life with confidence. So all of these, for all of us, we may have some kind of connection to any of these. Some of them you may not feel it, but don't worry. It's not so important. What we're going to do is we're going to add an entry, which are some new affirmations and focuses I want to put in for the group. So I'm going to add an entry and I'm just going to paste this in here. I already had it ready to go. I'm going to read what it is. So we've got, I'm worthy, even when I rest. My value is not tied to what I achieve or how hard I push. I am already enough. Number 2, I do not need to prove anything to be loved or respected. My presence is powerful. My truth is enough. Number 3, I release the pressure to complete or compare. I walk in alignment, not in performance. I honor my own timing and capacity. I lead from love, not lack. I choose to give and receive from an overflowing heart, not from obligation. And I trust what's mine will find me without force. I magnetize support, wealth, and recognition by being my full self. So that's what we're going to put in for the whole group. We're going to do intensity 100, so intensity 10, relevance 100. Potency, I'm going to go in for ancestral just because a lot of stuff can be held in that ancestral realm and often we get stuck there. So, and that's one of the strongest potencies. So I'm just going to put it in there. And even if it isn't ancestral, it will still cover all the other levels. Okay, I'm going to save that. So you'll see that I've got a user entry for everyone. So now we're going to vibrate this and I'm going to do like a mini 5-minute meditation to restore our divine blueprint. It's an energy grid activation meditation. So you can come back to this at any time. And you can also run your own frequencies whilst we go through this meditation as well. So I'm going to click vibrate and we'll do 6 minutes because we have 6 minutes left. It's actually perfect. And I just invite you now to close your eyes. This is a journey to restore your divine blueprint and open the flow of abundance, truth, and transformation. So just begin by taking a moment to find your quiet space. That could be where you are right now, or you might want to go and find a space and pause this session whilst you find your quiet, undisturbed space. It can be sitting or lying down comfortably. And just close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and exhale slowly. And let your body soften. Let your mind open. And allow your energy to begin to shift. Open yourself to this transformation. So first of all, we're going to ground and center by visualizing a golden thread of light. And this is descending from the cosmos. And it's entering the top of your head. Let it move gently down through your spine, your heart, your womb, your gut and stomach. And it goes all the way down into the earth. Anchoring your energy deep into the soil, into crystalline roots where you feel held, safe, rooted. You can say silently or aloud, I am safe, I am grounded, I am ready. So we're now going to call in the energy grid for the group. So now imagine a grid of radiant light beginning to form around you. And each point in the grid holds a unique code. The first of the code is power, clarity, divine support, healing, faith, and abundance. You don't need to do anything. Just let this grid reveal itself around you. Let it wrap around your body like a sacred net of light. And you can say silently or aloud, I now activate the divine energy grid within and around me. This is my divine structure for growth, truth, wealth, and transformation. Now we're going to open and clear the flow. So breathe into your heart center. Feel where any old residue, any shame or fear about money, self-worth, or safety might still be held. Now imagine a pulse of white golden light flowing through the grid, clearing away any old contracts, past life vows of poverty, curses or projections, or scarcity inherited from your lineage. Let the light dissolve all that no longer serves. And you can say, I release what was never mine. I reclaim my field. I choose a new frequency. Now we're going to activate divine codes. So with your body soft and open, call in each code intentionally. Power to transform. Magnetism and money from all directions. Healing for self-esteem and worth. Unshakable faith and divine trust. Courage, peace, and truth. As each word is spoken, visualize a crystal on the grid lighting up. Feel the code entering your body, your cells remembering. You may even see light or colors or symbols, or you might just feel a shift. You can now say, I now embody my divine blueprint. I am magnetic, grounded, and divinely supported. I walk in truth. I manifest in love. We're now going to seal and integrate this energy grid activation. So place your hands over your heart. Visualize the grid gently dissolving into your aura. Not disappearing, but becoming one with you. Just breathe and let it be absorbed And you can say, thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done. It is anchored. I now live in harmony with this grid of divine design. Take one more deep breath in. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. So thank you so much for joining me on this session. It's a very short session, but it's a quick one. Remember to drink water. If you feel like it, you can journal anything that's come through this meditation. If something popped up like a color or a message, talk about it, write it down. You can go back and do this meditation as many times as you want and let it work through your field today. And I will share the results with you in the session after. So thank you so much. I'm going to let that finish. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Finish. Okay, I will see you and see you on the next one. I'm going to be vibrating this every day for the group. Thank you.